Hi. So I don't even know if I filmed an intro for this vlog yet. There actually might be a lot of intros like this where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I vlogged, and then it's just me repeating the same thing over and over, but I don't want the footage to be lost. So this is literally a compilation of just weeks of random footage. The things that I know that I have, that I've done, is I built a shelf. I know that I did that. I don't know. I might have like cleaned out a closet and we went on vacation. So this is going to be quite possibly the most random vlog of all time. But I figured I would just snip it all together, and sometimes that's just how this goes. It's how life is. It's not always going to be perfect. So I hope you enjoy this vlog of whatever this is. The state of my closet is in shambles right now. This is kind of what it looks like, and it's causing me a lot of stress. And this isn't even the worst of it, because I literally have like 3 loads of laundry out of the closet, and I've already started pulling things out, and I was like, you know what, let me just record this just in case, just in case some magical transformation happens. And here are kind of my overall thoughts. Number 1, I need to purge. Number 2, I need to stop with this. Number 3, there's a lot of stuff in here that I want to take out. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it. I just need it to not be in my everyday hanging up. I have too many things and not enough space for that. So I want to get everything out. I want to purge everything that I want to. And then I also want to kind of make piles for, I think I have a couple categories, just like holiday stuff, because it doesn't need to be out all the time. And maybe another one just for like more of sentimental clothing that I don't want to be in my closet. So for example, I have this stack. This is mostly my own merch. And this is all stuff, it's like Halloween and Christmas stuff that I will only wear during those times. So I want to do that, and then I'm going to get some buckets, put these things away, and then only pull them out when I need them. I think that will help just my sanity. I don't like having all of this stuff around me except for certain stuff right now. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I am. Please ignore the state of the bed. Piles are happening. We've got some donate right there. Behind that is stuff that I want to keep, but I don't want it in my closet. This is holiday stuff. This is stuff that I still have to put away. I still just have so much stuff, and I still have like, probably, if I'm being realistic with myself, like 4 loads of laundry to do. So an update on the closet. I desperately need to vacuum, because that is Van's spot right there. He likes to lay underneath my clothes. But this is what it's looking like. I folded my Taylor Swift cardigans and some cardigans that Emily made for me. And then these are like, I don't want to even say my nicer clothes, because let's be honest, those are not very nice, okay? But those are my going out clothes, right? And then we got t-shirts and stuff. I'm starting to put more like active wear. This is gonna be like gym clothes that I want to hang, and stuff that I wear to my son's baseball games. I don't even know if I want to show y'all the state of my vanity, but I will, because we're being honest. I need to empty the trash can over there. I pushed this towards the wall, but it's still like, there's just not enough room. So the reason that I only use these 2 hanging spots is because I wanted to have vanity in here. I like to sit when I do my makeup. So this space I haven't been using. I thought maybe if I pushed this towards the wall, it would solve that problem, but it's still just like, there's too much of an overlap right here for it to work. I also thought, like, what if I rotate this and put it right here? But it's too big to do that. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're working. There's progress, but it's still just a lot. I haven't even gone through the bins that are up there. Oh, there's just so much. Update on the closet. It's the next day? 2 days later? I can't remember. My days are all running together. I did end up purchasing some drawers from Target, and I took out, there used to be like 2 little shelves down here. I just popped out those wire shelves and I put these here, and I'm so excited about it because now I can put like my socks and all that stuff in my closet. I have a dresser out in the room, but that is always overflowing. I don't have enough hangers. I've moved this over, and I think the shirts are gonna be able to fit right here. So I have t-shirts. I still want something up here. I feel like this is still a lot of wasted space. I don't know if it's another one of these or something different. I don't know. And then I have shoes all over the ground. I've vacuumed like this half, but I haven't finished vacuuming over here. Have to find a place to put, I have to find a place to put these bags as well, but we're making progress. I also wish that this wasn't stained with makeup, but it's fine. But yeah, I feel good about this. It's a step in the right direction. I also did end up getting 2 of these storage things. I've got like holiday stuff in one, and then like I said, the just stuff that I'm not ready, like I don't want to part with it, but I just don't want it like hanging in my closet right now. So that is what is in these. I feel like I probably need like 1 more to put my old cheerleading clothes in, because those are still in my closet. I think 1 more and I'd be good. And then I can put these in our guest room closet so I can have access to them, but they're not taking up space. Also, everybody say hi to Stevie. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Stevie. You gonna help me clean my closet? You wanna help me clean my closet? Okay. Oh, you're gonna clean yourself instead? That's a perfect idea. Oh. In the month of March, we actually took a trip to Hilton Head, which was so exciting. I love Hilton Head so much. The weather was beautiful, a little bit cold, but not too bad. So I did film a few clips for y'all. I did the best I could, okay? Family vacation, only me on camera. It's difficult to film. We found this little turtle beach, they called it, on our walk to the beach. It was so cute, and these little turtles were there every single day getting all of the sun on this one section of this lake, pond. Well, I don't even know what you would call this. Obviously a man-made water feature of some sort. But oh my gosh, they were so adorable. I love them. I also wanted to highlight my favorite place to get food when we go to Hilton Head, and that is Java Burrito. It's like Chipotle, but so much better. Like, it's so fresh and amazing. We just got some burrito bowls, and one of my favorite things is that they have this like pineapple salsa. Todd doesn't like it. Todd doesn't really like pineapples and stuff like this, but I am obsessed, and they have fresh jalapenos. And then Aiden got McDonald's because he doesn't like burritos. Then every single day, we obviously had to go mini golfing. And we found this course, which is not the typical one that we go to when we're here. But this place also had an arcade attached to it. And so I had Todd film me, and he heckled me the entire time while I was trying to make my shots. But, like, I mean, honestly, should I go pro in mini golf? I did a pretty decent job. Now, I didn't win any of the rounds because I think Todd cheats. I don't know what happens, but I definitely didn't win anything. But I did okay. You know, I made some good putts. This hole right here, I didn't realize there was a giant hill in the middle of it. And what am I supposed to do? You know, there's a huge hill there. And Todd gets the advantage. I typically go first, and so he got to see that there was a hill there, and then he got to see that it breaks to the right or whatever you say. You know what I mean? So like I said, there is an arcade here, and this was Aiden's favorite part. We had so much fun at the arcade. I am not good at skee ball or any of these things, but we had a lot of fun, and Aiden actually hit the jackpot multiple times. There was this one specific game that he played where you just had to like spin a wheel, almost like the Price is Right wheel. You know the one I'm talking about? That huge wheel, you kind of spin the thing. But he kept getting he got like the big bonus. It was crazy. And this arcade did have like actual tickets, which the arcade near us does not. They have everything digital. And all the ones that we went to when we were in Gatlinburg had digital tickets. But this one had real tickets. So when Aiden won, I think he won like 4,000 or something on this one machine. We had to sit there and wait for 4,000 tickets to get printed. But he got a ton of cool prizes. We had an amazing time. Hilton Head is just like one of my favorite places to go. It was so fun. Please excuse the way that I look right now. It has been a long day. Today was actually the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, so got up really early to watch that. But I needed to vlog, and not just because I need to vlog, but because I am dealing with a problem, and I'm gonna show you my problem. These boxes have been sitting in the middle of my office for so long, okay? This top one is a new microphone that I was so kindly gifted off of my throne, but then we've got the couch, we've got a new furniture piece for this wall over here, and I need to figure out, I think I'm gonna start with the couch. I feel like that's going to be easier for me to do, but we have to get some of this stuff like unboxed and dealt with. It's already like 9:30 p.m. So why I'm starting this now, I don't know, but we're gonna just try to do something. Oh my gosh, can y'all see it? This is the ottoman, part of the ottoman. It's like this nice green. I'm obsessed with it. How does one cut it without cutting the fabric? Please tell me. Now, why would they do that? Okay, maybe if I cut this end. I think this end might work. What's happening? Am I gonna break it? I don't know. Okay. It's just a pellet. Should. Come out. Golly. Oh. We did it. Okay, I figured I would update where I am. It's gotten too hard for me to even film me putting it together. And honestly, like, do you really need to see me putting together every piece of this? No, but I have the two main parts. I have to hook these together, and then I have to undo these, put them on. I think that piece right there is one of the backs, and then the other back is somewhere. I don't know where, but it's almost done. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, back to work. I cannot believe I just put this together by myself. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm so impressed with the quality of this. It's from Amazon. I can link it for y'all, but wow. It went together so smoothly. I mean, if I'm able to put it together by myself, that's crazy. I don't know if it really needs these little side cushions. I might end up taking those off, but very happy with it. It's not actually going right here. It's actually, I've talked about it before, but it's gonna go over here in this spot, but I don't have the energy today to move all of this. Plus, I would really love to go ahead and get whatever it is that I'm gonna put up here, the wooden shelves or whatever, before I move this, but then that kind of delays me building the other thing. So I need to get on that. I need to figure it out. I need to measure, figure out exactly what I want and order those. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. I love it. I am at the point where something has to be done about the state of my office. And let me tell you why. Last night I got done streaming, and right after that, I can't with Stevie right now either. Right after that, there was a giant spider in my office, okay? And so the state of my office right now is out of control because things were thrown to the side, things were moved around. We were just trying to keep the spider in our view, because if you lose the spiders, see, that you're not allowed up there. That's the problem. No, you need to get down. That's where you're not allowed and you're gonna get in trouble. Hey, excuse me. You're not supposed to be. So we're gonna get you down and then you're gonna be in big trouble. Yeah. Because you see what happens is all your little hairs go down there, and it's already dusty, so we don't need more hair down there. But while Stevie is being naughty, let me show y'all the state. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's just like things got thrown over here. I was using a painting to like block the spider from getting under there. There's just stuff thrown on the new couch that's in here, which needs to be moved over here anyway. And I don't know if I'm ready. Like, I just don't know if I'm ready to commit to moving that over there, because then it means there's going to be like nothing up here yet because I haven't gotten the shelves for that. So I don't really know what I want to do. But the spider was down here next to my feet. The Lego box was not there. That's something that we were trying to use to kill the spider. So I almost stepped on it as I got done streaming. Spider scampers over here, underneath this bookshelf. And this spider was huge. Like, I don't know how to explain the size of him. The biggest spider that I've seen in real life, okay? Like in my house. You know what I mean? So spider runs under the bookshelf. I'm screaming, losing my mind. I text Todd. I tell him he needs to get down here immediately because I'm freaking out. But here's the thing. Todd is also scared of bugs. So it's like two people who are terrified of bugs trying to hunt down and kill a giant spider is not the ideal scenario, okay? And I'm not gonna go into the whole thing. It was probably like a 10 to 15 minute ordeal that felt like 2 hours long. But we ended up using a Lego box, shoving it underneath the bookshelf with a bat, and then it scampered out, and then Todd smushed it with the bat. And that's how we killed it. But now my office looks like this. It's just like that tree does not go there. We know that. We've got to figure out what to do with my squishmallows and just all this stuff. And I feel like once we get rid of this shelf, I don't know, maybe we just go all in and we just start moving stuff. Like if I move these books to this bookshelf, I don't know. Will that help? Will it hurt? I mean, I've got the other piece of furniture too, so I don't know. But I also just like want to get rid of stuff. Like I'm in the mood to purge, and honestly, like after a scenario like that happens, like it really helps you to want to get rid of stuff, because the less stuff I have, the less spider hiding places there will be. You know what I mean? I also have my microphone that I want to unbox and hopefully install. I'm scared of that too. But we have a lot of stuff to do. And I think I need to try to get some of it done. I do go to work today, but I only have one patient, so I don't go in until a little bit later. So I have some time. I have a couple hours that we can try to get some stuff done. Stevie is so naughty, walking on the box. What are you doing? Are you just being naughty 100% of the time right now? Are you naughty 100% of the time? You gonna go to your tower? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with this tower. Maybe we'll move it upstairs. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know. What do we do? Stevie. Well, jump. Stevie is the most timid cat. He literally is always so hesitant to jump onto things. Even in the bed, he's timid about like stepping on certain parts of the sheets. I don't know. Come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. You got it. Yay, Stevie. Good job, Stevie. Can y'all see Stevie, please? Okay. I think I'm going to tackle this today. I'm going to start moving all of these books, moving the other stuff to the side. I'm just kind of shifting the books that'll fit over here. Like I've said, there are going to be shelves above the couch, but I honestly don't know how long I want the shelves to be until I get the couch over here. So it's kind of a situation of I have to get this done before I can do anything else. And then once we get all of this rearranged, then I can start building the sideboard that's gonna go over here. So I think this just needs to get done, and the background of my streams will just be kind of lackluster for a little while until I can get the shelves, but here we go. We did it. Shelf here. Obviously, I've said it a million times, this is gonna be different. I have to figure out a way to cover this. Whatever this thing is, like, literally, someone tell me what that is. Why? Just why? But we've got the couch installed. I don't think I like the rug underneath it, but honestly, I cannot move it by myself again. I think I might put the rug on this other wall that's right here, because that's where the sideboard is gonna go. And I just feel like this half of the room, the sideboard's gonna be like the only piece of furniture, and I feel like it's gonna need something to balance all the furniture that's on this side, and I think the rug might help with that, but I won't know until I build it and I put that over there. So sideboard's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna install my Taylor Swift like wall clock with the Midnights vinyls up there. I'm gonna have some way to display some vinyls other than that too, I think. Oh my gosh, but we're making progress. I'm literally sweating. I've got to clean off the desk. I'm not even gonna, well, you know what? Actually, I will show y'all. Here, here lies all of the stuff that was in there, and no one tell Todd that this is what's happening down here, because if he sees this, if he sees the state of this, yeah, it's a problem. I have to figure out what to do with these, and I think the solution is something that y'all don't want to hear, but it might be time. It just might be time. So I went to work, came home, we had dinner. My son is now in bed, and I've gotten changed into what is probably my most worn article of clothing. I don't know why I'm always wearing this, especially when I'm vlogging. I guess I just put it on because it's so comfortable, but same day, and I'm kind of thinking I might try to build the sideboard. I'm nervous because I feel like it's going to be way more complicated than the couch, but maybe I can do it. And if I do that, then everything I've purchased for the office will be built, installed, and then I'll just need to get the shelves and like, I mean, there's other things that I want to do, like we need to hang things on the wall, but like we're going to be so much closer to being done on this forever office renovation. So I think I might try it. Wish me luck. Okay, this box is so heavy, and I just know that it's gonna be a million pieces, so I already am regretting this decision. That took so much of my energy just to get the pieces out, but look how, I love the color of this piece. I'm so excited about it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this together because y'all look. What? But we're gonna try. I haven't been filming because this thing is killing me. I'm sweating, but this is where I am. It's covered in like the styrofoam bits, but I'm gonna wipe it all down once I have it built. I'm feeling a little bit more confident about where I am right now, but oh my gosh. I had to change into a t-shirt because I'm sweating putting this together. But it's progress. We still have to put the top on, and I'm most worried about the doors, so this is where I'm stopping tonight. I have 2 more doors to do, and I just don't have it in me. I did move the rug over. I think I like it. I have to fix the corners and stuff, and I can't wait to actually like put something on the wall over here because it's so plain, but I think it's turning out so nice, like the couch and the bookshelf and this. It's all coming together, and it feels nice and open, except for the giant furniture that's not supposed to be there. And then obviously I'm still going to declutter my desk. I have to declutter that thing next to my desk and decide if I want to get rid of it. I would love to get to a space where I can just get rid of that, honestly. But couch is here. Bookshelf is here. And the sideboard is almost done. This thing, it hasn't been difficult to put together, but by yourself, I would say it is a little bit more challenging. But this is where I'm stopping, and hopefully I can finish this tomorrow, and then I can start to clear out all the other stuff and organizing the rest of my desk and everything. It's the next day. I just got home from the doctor, and then I went to Honey Baked Ham and got a sandwich for lunch. I was going to stream before my son got home, but the doctor took way longer than I expected. So instead of that, I'm going to try to stream later tonight, which means I have a little bit of time to work some more on the office. If we could just get this done, that would be great. I still am not ready to tackle the other two doors on the piece of furniture. So instead, I think I'm going to tackle this cart that is sitting next to my desk that is just full of everything that doesn't have a home, and that scares me. I feel like I need to take everything off, and I either want it out of here, or I thought about I need a place to store all of my coloring stuff because we've been doing all of the coloring streams. Really want to get back into that after vacation. I just have not had a chance. But I think that would be a good place for it. But I have to get everything else off. And I have to get rid of stuff. Look, I've got to purge. I need stuff out of here. As much as I love collecting and hoarding things, like some stuff just needs to go. So that is the goal, is to get rid of stuff from the cart. And in case I haven't shown this yet, here's a little bit of a before. And this is honestly just such a collection of stuff that I've gotten, and I just haven't found a proper home for it. So this is what we're working with. We need to solve it. First step is done, and I have it all cleared off, and so now I'm just gonna put a couple things back on it, but not everything that we had, obviously. I feel pretty good about this. Definitely progress. There's still stuff that I need to clean off the desk. Obviously, it's like a never-ending situation. But I've made this my coloring cart, so I've got my markers here. I'm starting to put like pins and stuff that I use up here, and then there's room for more. I don't know what I'm gonna put. I don't know if I want to keep this gold thing or not. It's just so big and clunky. I don't know. It takes up too much room. I've got extra markers and pins and stuff that I don't use as often. All my coloring books right here, which I thought that I had like a hanging thing that I could hang on the side of here that I was gonna put them in, but I can't find it. And then down here, I just have like some unfinished projects. Like I have this little cherry blossoms tree house. I've got my crochet potatoes, a needlepoint, all stuff that I feel like we can do on live streams. So that is the cart. And then I'm just finding homes for everything else right now. I was able to get rid of a bunch of stuff, so I feel good about that. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. I know that I'm not done, and I should probably wait until I'm finished to just show it off, but I have made progress. I've gotten these shelves cleaned off. I just have 2 of my switches right here. This is full of like just tech related stuff. Like I've got my external hard drive right here, extra switch controllers and stuff like that. It's also stuff that I access pretty frequently that I need. And then this, I mean, I could probably get rid of that, but I felt like it needed something right there. All of these games were on there, but I'm actually going to move these into the shelf on the other side of the room once I get that completely built. I just don't think this is a good place to store them. I have so many games, 3DS games, DS games, Vita games. Switch games, all of that stuff. But the desk is in progress. I feel like I can't do much else until I get finished with the other shelf. I did clean off like all of this area. I'm watching Bridgerton. But this is all getting done. I've also been like dusting everything as I go. And then obviously I've added a little bit more to this, but I feel good. And then honestly, once I finish all of this, the next thing I'm gonna have to do is deal with this, because that is not how that should look. But that is a problem for a later me. Ew, and ignore all the dust in the back. Oh my gosh. Okay. But that's a later me problem. Distant future me. This is the status on this side of the room. And yeah, it's still not done yet. I get that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the cat tower, if I'm being honest. I would love to get this corner of the room to a point where there's literally nothing here and I could put the cat tower there. But that means I have to find... That trunk right there is full of like my sentimental stuff. It's got like my first American Girl doll and any like letter jackets that I got doing cheerleading and in high school and all that stuff. It's where I keep like cards. It's all sentimental stuff. And then, yeah, the printer, I would love to just find a place for it upstairs. Then I could put the cat tower there maybe. It's just like you move around one thing and then you got more stuff to move around. And I mean, I probably just need to like keep purging, but I can't. I need to keep the printer. You know what I mean? Stuff like this. Like once I get this put together and I start filling it up, I think that's going to help, because that's also going to help me clean out stuff from the other room. It's just, this is a very long process. Today is the day. I decided not to stream because I went to the grocery and I did some shopping. Ended up spending like $300 on groceries because we didn't have hardly any food. So I bought all the stuff. Anyways, all that to say, I didn't stream today. And instead, today is the day that I'm going to be setting up my new microphone, which was so nicely funded on my throne. I'm so grateful and I appreciate it so much, and I'm very excited to set this up, but I'm very nervous. Okay, so I've been using, this one is the Elgato Wave 3, I think. Yeah, Wave 3. Been using this one for a long time, and it's not my favorite microphone. And the more that they put out updates, it's like the worse that it gets, especially their software updates that are associated with this microphone. I also hate, like, it cuts out. And I think some of it has to do with like the settings and stuff, but anytime I change the settings, it messes up the microphone, so I can't do what I want to do with this mic. And I'm hoping that all of that is resolved with this one. So going to be trying to set this up today, but I'm nervous because what if I try to set this up and I can't do it? But that's what we're doing. Once I get this set up, I mean, my checklist, like we've checked it all off. All the things that I can do until I order all the other stuff that I need for the office. But we are, look, y'all, look how clean my desk is right now. I've been keeping it clean. I did a coloring stream last night and then I cleaned up after. Who is she? Okay, so we're gonna open this and I'm gonna try to set it up. And I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to show y'all, because I do have to like take all of this down, thread the cord through, plug it in. I know I had talked about like moving this to the other side of my desk, but I just don't know. I just don't know if that's the best option. honestly. So we're just gonna, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go. Welcome to better sound. Please. That's what we need. We need better sound. Okay. Yep. For ultimate control, download the Motive Mix desktop app. Okay. I worry about that because I did not like Elgato's app. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. Okay, so this one also, I don't know how much y'all care about this because this is not my gaming channel, you know what I mean? This one has 2 options for connecting. You can connect via USB-C or XLR. I do not have an XLR thing, so we're just going to be connecting with USB. I do worry if I have any USB-C ports. Oh, no. It's a USB. Okay, wait. I don't know. Do I have an open USB-C port? I worry about that. Okay. Ooh. She's thick. She's hefty. Oh my gosh. This microphone feels so fancy. Like, am I a podcaster? Okay. There's the microphone. I also am curious if I'm going to be able to hook it into my arm. Okay. That's everything. So I had planned on filming me putting this mic together. I was going to work on setting it up. But this is me realizing that the mic arm that I have actually did come with connections for the mic, but I have no idea where they are. So I actually had to order them off of Amazon, and I'm just waiting on them to come in. So I'm going to have to set up the mic at a later time because I don't want to set it up without a place to actually hook it up. It's a couple days later after that most recent footage that I filmed, and I realized exactly how long I have been putting off editing this vlog. So I'm editing it now, and I also realized I never showed the finished sideboard. I just haven't shown everything finished. And like the room's not finished, but the stuff I was working on is finished. So let me show you. So here we have the sideboard. We're gonna ignore the cords on the side and my heater over there. And I don't know what to do about the cat tower at this point. So we're just focused on the beautiful sideboard. I have my record player and the vinyl case here, and I haven't filled this up like I want to, but I am obsessed with how this turned out. I'm so proud of myself for putting it together, and I think it looks great over here. I am gonna hang, like I said, the midnight vinyls above here. And then if you turn this way, we've got the bookshelf, which I actually built, well, Todd helped me build it in the last vlog. So there's what that looks like. And then the couch over here is also done. Still need the shelves, haven't ordered those yet. But I mean, the room, y'all, is coming together. The desk is still clean. You can see I'm editing over there and also watching Kay. Shout out to Kay. But yeah, I'm so happy. The room is clean, kinda. It's getting there. So I did just want to film an overview because I never did, and I felt like y'all needed to see the final result. That's like the most important part. Thank y'all so much for watching the whole vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate if you'd like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.